Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, I am Anna Maria and you are watching Miracle Orchids, the place you can learn everything there is to know about growing orchids. In this video I want to show to you how I am going to pot my Vanda Orchid, which is growing to cages. This is my Vanda Sonata Exotic Purple, a very pretty orchid, and until recently I have been growing her in this glass vase, and that is very good. This white powder, it is from the fungicide I recently applied. Anyway, that is from my preventing pretty much a monthly treatment that I am doing for fusarium. So I just managed to take it out of this glass vase because the roots of the orchid started to grow as wide as they can go inside this glass vase, but the actually hole, let's say, the opening of the glass vase is a lot smaller, and I just realized that if I ever want to work out with the roots, I will have a lot of troubles because the roots of the Vanda grow very thick, very long, and I will not be able to actually remove them anymore. So I have decided, you know what, I am going to change it from this glass vase, and I really advise you that if you ever want to use glass vases for orchids, you should use this type of glass vase which has the same opening or the same diameter all over the glass vase. So here are the roots, which really seem to have loved growing in that environment. I have two cages, a smaller one here and a bigger one here, which already has its own roots. I will not remove those, I will leave them to grow like that. Pretty much all the roots for me seem alive. Some the thicker ones are the newest ones, and they have plenty root tips, so I really like that. I think this orchid is pretty much okay. She did not rebloom for me, but I only got her in the spring and she started to grow this keiki, so her energy right now is pushed towards growing the keikis. And as for a pot, I will use this one. This is a plastic pot which self-watering system from Santino. I will not use them as straw. Actually, I don't need the gloves with this thing. They were from another repotting that I did. So alright, so it is normally for normal plants, let's say. I will not use it as a self-watering pot, but actually I will use this inner pot as a normal pot, and this one as a mask for when I am watering the orchid, which will work just fine. The pot is wide enough. I even managed to sunburn this orchid recently. The sun is quite strong this time of the year. So what I want to use, I will show to you in a second. It is a very large sized bark that I have received for testing from gradinar.com, and those actually are products from Dr. Soil. This bark smells gorgeously. This is huge size bark. You can almost use it as mounts for little orchids. And I will put this at the bottom of the pot, and then I will use a smaller size on top. I would use only this type of bark all over the pot, but I only received this much to test. So I am going to take the orchid out and put this at the bottom. It would perfectly fit the bottom of the pot, as I said, as you can see. So placing the orchid on top, I want the base of the little keikis to be as high as possible, and this is a good height. And now I am going to use the smaller bark, which is also very good for Vanda orchids. I have used it in the past. This is very good quality bark, premium one actually. This one starts to break down in about 5 to 6 years, so that is nice. So I'm going to add it around the roots. actually disperse them actually in between the roots, so I am trying not to have too many air gaps because the bark is very big, so it is prone to creating a very big air gaps, and also the roots grew rather concentrated in a circle, so I'm trying to place it all around the root system in every hole that I see. And because the orchid is in active growth, it will take over this pot quite fast, and I will water it pretty much 2-3 times a month. So in the summertime would be once every 10 days, and in the wintertime even slightly at lower time, so about every 15 days in the winter time. So this is pretty much what I am doing, guys. I will continue to put up the bark around the roots, and I will come back when I am done. Okay guys, and this is pretty much all. You can see how easily I have potted this orchid. The bark chips are huge, they are premium quality, they will resist a lot of time. The orchid will love it. She will pretty much feel she is growing in nature, and look how gorgeous she looks like. I really love the look of the pot as well. It is very sturdy material, it will resist, it will not break, and my orchid will grow just fine in it. As when I will go ahead and water it, I will just fill the entire pot with water. Sorry. And I will leave it overnight to soak the water, and then I will drain it out and put it out again in its place. If you want to know how I care for my Vanda orchids, I have a very useful tutorial, and I will put you a link in the description of this video. Now let's tell you very shortly, I give them plenty of light, more than my cattleys, and they receive also fertilizer with every single watering. I am flushing them with pure water once a month, let's say, and I give them warm temperatures between 25 and 35. And I think this is pretty much all, guys. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you very much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye!